Right, hello everyone. We're just setting off from the hotel to see what happens today, see where we get to, what we do. Like I said, any footage you've seen has been from the Ghost. I've fixed it at 360 now, so hopefully you can hear us and hopefully we get some footage. First mammal's outlook causing chaos. And we are off. Several passes today, I think, 4 or 5, I don't know. We've done a couple yesterday, can't remember what they were, can you, Shell?
One was Gardenia Path.
Gardenia and something else, we've done a few, but we was more concentrating on getting to where we wanted to be. But like I said in the last video, we got collared, and it's these that are causing the problem in the Dolomites. Unfortunately, I know everyone's entitled, but they're a frigging menace. The problem you got as well is, like, we can get round them, the cars go round them, but the cars coming down the hill. See, this is what we're getting at. We're barely 10 feet from the fucking hotel, and we are straight back into roadworks again. And you will sit here now and wait. I think this is probably the 6th set of roadworks in this immediate 2 or 3 mile area where everything is. It's diabolical, and this is why we're leaving tomorrow and going to Slovenia. You know, you've got to get around the mammals again now that have overtook all these cars that are going to go through these roadworks at 1 mile an hour and cause absolute chaos. And then mammals coming the other way cause chaos because the cars think, I've waited behind you long enough, and they go round them and head straight at you. It's not very good. It really isn't very good. It's horrible. But there's not a lot we can do about it. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, it's 20 degrees, and hopefully we'll get moving and we'll get up the passes. But unfortunately for us, the roadworks have really spoilt the Dolomites, and these idiots as well. I just want to push them off a cliff.
Your helmet cam's green, by the way.
My helmet cam is green. No ghost footage, no backup. Right.
There you go.
So hopefully we don't see too many more of these roadworks, because I might just find a bar and get slodged. That's another thing. That's another thing. The coffee in Italy is lovely. I mean, best coffee I've had. And I'm not a coffee drinker really. The people are nice. They speak a lot of English. But it's expensive. I thought France was expensive. I mean, we were paying £7 a pint here last night. Now, whether it's a captive audience, I don't suppose Italy's like that everywhere. So it must be a bit of a captive audience here, but expensive. Especially if you like a tipple, and we do like a tipple.
Well, I like the odd beer or two, and people watch.
We have a bit, don't we? So I've got this here, because what I have found is my route app and things like that, they eat your phone battery, so I keep it on charge. And what I do is I take it out of its case because it gets hot, and I put it in my breast pocket of this jacket, out of its case, and it tends to keep the phone cool, and it keeps my charge all day. So that's good. It's a good thing. But I mean, the hotel's nice. The breakfast was lovely. Good selection really for continental. I've got one bugbear with the hotel, and there's only one frigging plug socket in it, unless you want to unplug the telly on top of the wardrobe. Bit weird, only having one plug socket in it, but lucky enough I've got a multi-adapter that charges 7 things at once. But if you want to charge my phone at night, it's got to be her side, and yeah. Other than that, it's all right. Like I say, we've just got these cars to deal with. There's a lot of Polish plates, Romanian plates, Dutch plates, a lot of Germans here in the Dolomites at the minute. But yeah, I'll probably switch you back on when we get into some of the passes. Well, I'll leave you on for 5 minutes, what the hell. Got that in front. This is what the Dolomites is all about, but unfortunately we are, fair enough, in the height of summer. We're you know, beginning of July, I think it's the 4th or the 5th, something like that. It's the beginning of the 2nd even, like I say, it's the beginning of July. So yes, it's touristy, yes, it's busy. And we don't mind today because the route I've got planned is only a 3-hour route. It'll probably take us all day with the traffic and the fact that we'll be stopping and taking lots of pickies and shit. So but I can pretty much pick up quite a lot of what I want to do in this day. So that's why we made a conscious decision to move on to Slovenia and see what Lake Bled's like. We should get to Slovenia tomorrow early afternoon, well, about 3 o'clock. The following day we're going to do half a day, 4 hours riding around the national parks, and then we're going to spend the afternoon, because I think it's going to rain a little bit in the afternoon. We're going to spend the afternoon at Lake Bled, enjoying Lake Bled, some time off the bike. And then I think the Saturday we're going to head up to Birches Garden. We love the Birches Garden, just to pay it a visit, and it's lovely to ride through. So we'll have a night there before moving on to Fusen and Newstein Castle, and from there we're going up to Strasbourg. This is the plan. We're going to go to Strasbourg, spend 2 nights in Strasbourg, have a whole day off the bike, 1 day to experience the city. And I'm going to shut up a minute. Look at that in front, eh? This is why we've come to the Dolomites. Traffic apart, while you're following these cars, you can still take a moment back and enjoy them.
That's stunning, isn't it?
It is stunning, but like I said,
The scenery is fabulous. Scenery, you can't fault
the scenery is fabulous, but again, looking at the nav now in front, by the way, I'm running a Cardo system in a minute. It's got us to where we're going. It has got its little flaws, but between my route app and Google Maps, we've been alright, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got to where we want to go, but do download the off-road offline maps. If you don't, you're going to come a cropper. But yeah, it is stunning here. But like I say, the plan was 2 nights in Strasbourg, 1 night off, and then from Strasbourg we're heading over to probably up around Bouillon. We like Bouillon. We stayed there a few times. A quaint little place in Belgium. And then from there on the Friday, our last night, we've got another 11 days of the holiday, by the way. But Friday night is our last night. We're going to do that at Ypres at the Menheim Gate. We've been there a few times, but we've never been there overnight and witnessed and at the last post of whatever it is they do. So we're going to do that. And then from there, it's only an hour and a half to the tunnel on our last day. So not too bad, but these are the hairpins. Again, the camera ain't going to do this justice. The camera ain't going to do this justice. It's extremely steep. And we're at another set of traffic lights. So you can tell now, just in those 2 sections that I've done, why the hell we are leaving the Dolomites. This is on every road, on every pass in it. I mean, the view while you're sitting here, look at this. Stunning. But you don't want to be sitting here all day. And that's what we're doing. It's driving you nuts. We had this on the way in, didn't we, Shell? And it's just not a pleasant thing to do. It's just not. I mean, we were due to stay here, what, 5 days, 5 nights?
That was the original plan, wasn't it?
That's not fucking happening. It's just not. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. I'm not doing it.
No.
It's just ridiculous. I'm going to leave you on for a minute because it's what I do. But the only thing is, it does give us the opportunity to get around here, but what it don't show is these are frigging steep. And this thing does not like pulling off with weight on it. It just doesn't.
It's better since you had it remapped, to be fair.
Since I've had it remapped, before I'd sit here and I wouldn't be able to pull off. This bike would struggle. It'd feed the power in, loads of torque. But as soon as you start to release the clutch, the power would drop off. And it didn't like it. It didn't like hill starts under heavy loads. But since it's been remapped, it does handle it quite a bit better. But you know, this looks like it hasn't. It's only just changed. We are now going to sit here for some time, and it's just unfortunate, really. Well, that's an example for you. We've been sitting there for 12 minutes before we could move, and that's within 15 minutes of our hotel, 2 sets. And this is why we are now out the Dolomites after 2 days instead of, well, the first day, yes, it was just getting here. We're just going to have 1 whole day here, but that's why. Unfortunately, it's one of them things, you know, maybe in a couple of years' time when they finish digging this fucking lot up, we might come back. But we've been talking about next year, and next year, I don't know, we've got a couple of weeks. Might be Slovenia, Czechoslovakia, places like that. I definitely won't be coming back to Italy and the Dolomites for the foreseeable.
It's put a dampener on it, hasn't it?
It has and it hasn't. I mean, you know, it's just when you come to these places, you expect cars and cyclists. That's fine, and I was expecting that.
Yeah.
You don't mind because it gives you a chance to take in these views, and you know you can sort of ease back a little bit. Whereas before, you would be really trying to give these roads a good bit of a licking, because that's you know you try and push your abilities when you're in places like this, but. It's the roadworks that have really killed this place for me, and a whole day yesterday since we hit Italy after we left Austria to getting into the Dolomites, there must have been 100 sets of roadworks.
It was constant, wasn't it?
And then when we hit the Dolomites, we had an hour to the hotel. It took 3 because of the traffic lights, which was a shame. I know they've got to do it, and we've probably picked, you know, if we'd have done it last year, this lot wouldn't have been here. But you know, we've been lightly informed that they do their roadworks in the summer, so maybe you'd be better off coming here earlier on. But will the passes be open earlier on in the year? Who knows? And that's the end of them roadworks. See, they're quite big, but yeah, we're still going to try and enjoy it. Hey, we're not at work. I'd rather be here than working.
Definitely.
It's a bit cooler up here. It's 16 degrees. It's 24, 22, 24 when we left the hotel.
I think you said 22 nice. At the hotel.
Yeah. So now we're climbing, it's quite nice. It's nice to have a day with 40 kilos of luggage off the bike. I must admit, no tank bag. My tank bag must weigh 6 or 7 kilos. And then we've got back box, with back box still got stuff in it, but then we've got the 2 panniers. So yeah, I'm probably 40 kilos lighter today than I have been. That's nice.
Oh, breathe.
These are really good wide passes and wide S-bends or hairpins, whatever you want to call them, switchbacks, whatever country you're from. These are really wide, and these are, well, for me they're easy. I'm not saying they're not easy for everyone, but I find them quite easy. Some people might find them challenging. I've done a lot worse than this, and I do a lot worse than this. The tighter ones, if you're not sure and you want a bit of power, just leave it first, and you've got that power out of it. Mickey time. So this thing, since it's been remapped, I don't know if anyone's got the 1250, but since this has been remapped, I can actually pull away on flat ground in 3rd gear. It's freaky. Shouldn't do it on a Boxer, but yeah, it does. Oh, ear popping. Check out that view to your right. Posh. Stunning. So this will be a pass of sort. I don't know which one we're at. We shall stop and have a look if we want. This is what we do. Station offices, bus stops at the top of all these. Look at that view behind you.
Yeah.
Rifugo Pass. Look at this. This is the Dolomites. I mean, they're different sort of peaks from the Alps. Everything's different. It's a different sort of peaks.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, we're going to be doing a lot of this, guys, and a lot of this is called stopping for the obligatory photo. So yeah, we'll switch you back on when we get on the move again. I'm going to move over a little bit, find a nice bit of flat ground. Right, that was Fui. I don't know. I can't pronounce that for love nor money. I'll try and remember to put it on the screen. Looks like some kind of old guard post. Dickhead.
Apparently he's the only one in the park.
Yeah. I love giving them the old horn. I have 120 decibels of this. Boosh. On to the next pass, wherever that may be. Only 16 degrees up here, and when you've been riding in 30 plus degree heat every day, this is a godsend. Passo Valplor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right, my apologies. But this is the next one. So we've gone straight from one to another. We have got a few today, half a dozen. But if you just stick your little head over there, see the balcony road.
Yeah.
Bosh, I'll leave you on until my batteries run out, so if you don't get them, I'll nip my problem. But you'll get a couple. We'll be stopping down here for 5 minutes by the look of it. So we've given ourselves all day to do this 3-hour ride. It's going to be a whole day because we'll be stopping a lot. I think the last pass is about an hour from the hotel, so we'll be out all day. But that's what we're here for, and I can pick most of it up in a day. Well, I don't think we can scratch the surface, but we can get the main ones done, which is what we're here for. Cable car, take you up even higher if you want to go. And we're heading towards Parson Corridor. That's a touristy shop for you. We're going to see if I can get the obligatory sticker. I need my stickers. Just looks like there's coach after coach of people, isn't it? Myself some stickers, and when we was looking at the stickers, if you know me, I've got stickers on my bike from most passes and places I've been, and well, I'm running out of frigging room, but lucky enough they've done miniatures so I can group some together. So I bought some of my stickers. I do like my stickers on my bike,
and I suggested putting them in the wrong place. I don't know.
Yeah, and how dare in my back box is all motovlogger stickers, and she said, why aren't you putting some in there? I mean, how rude.
Oh yeah, silly me for not knowing.
Yeah. I'm just going to pull over for a minute and see where we're heading off to, and then we'll put you all back on in a small time. Ta-ra! Well, after much discussion, we think we're going the right way now. But like I say, I have no idea how long this battery's going to last today. We've got a lot to cover. But yeah, again, it looks like we're coming into more roadworks. Just coming off that pass, but we've called it green. It's a miracle. We was informed by some German gentleman on a bike that it's mainly these passes, or these few, that have got roadworks on. The others are okay, but we shall see when we get there. I mean, we've probably done 5 miles, and that's the 3rd set. And lucky we caught it green. But look at this, it is stunning.
Oh, it's the scenery. You can't fault the scenery.
I mean, these hairpins are steep as fuck. It just doesn't show how steep and tight these are. Which is a shame, really. One day they'll invent a camera that actually shows you cambers of the road and how steep things are.
Yeah.
I mean, I love these roads. Weren't so nice yesterday in the wet, but you know, she didn't miss a beat. She done it. Michelin Road 6s all the way. They was obviously held up because the guy in the red bike left before, so did she. So they've been waiting at them lights some time.
And it was the gentleman in the red outfit that told us the upper passes were okay.
No, that was someone else. We took the pictures with him.
Mind you, their English is better than our Italian or German.
Oh, 100%. And what? 100%. But, flick it all back on when we find another pass. Right, everyone, well, as it turns out, we did have to turn around, but we completed the pass, turned around, done it again the other way. See what I mean? They just pull out, they want to overtake the bike, they don't care about you coming. And now we're off to another one. So that was 2 or 3. And now we're off to another one.
I think this one's called
Also, see, we ain't got a clue. I mean, my English is terrible, let alone Italian, French, Spanish, German, Portuguese, Slovakian. That's another one. I ain't got a clue. how to say hello in Slovakia. But my translator app does, which is a bit of luck. So I'm just following these boys, whoever they are. Made you laugh, was coming up one of the passes and I let him go because obviously I'm carrying pillion and weight and my shit. And they've just not got away from me. But I do like upsetting them. Never mind. But we're obviously dropping down dramatically. And the old adage out here definitely stands true. What comes down must go up. Winging it at the minute because all the navigation apps went tits up as soon as we stopped and tried to reconnect because there's no interweb. And even the offline stuff makes me laugh. Right, you select it that you want to go offline when you lose internet and you're trying to reroute it, and it says it can't connect because there's no internet. Well, I think that's just me trying to select the route. But I've got navigation in front of me telling me what the road's like, etc. I've just got no real route, but that don't matter. Get to the next pass, we'll have a look. This guy's pissed off me being up his arse for the last 20 minutes. Never mind. That's positively chilly now at 17 degrees down here in these mountains and woods.
Yeah, glad I didn't take the jump off.
Have to find a petrol station at some point. Another hairpin. I must admit the roads this particular side of the pass not as nice as the other side. So the line you want to be on is this over here to your right, but it's dug up and it's so uneven and it's like throwing the bike round like you're in tram lines, so you try and stay off it but it's throwing you a bit wide, but never mind. Another tighty. So when you're up the inside of these, and this is what I mean about your mammals. I mean, these mammals can get a good lick on down these hills.
Yeah, and it's like trying to pick a spot to go round them, especially when you're on this.
Yeah, it straightens up in a little while. We'll get round him, no bother. Make room. This idiot in front. He just went round the side. He went round
the mammal at the same time.
He went round a cyclist, then just stopped. I'm like, no, mate, keep going. That's the problem with it. Since the remap, this thing's got so much low and mid-range grunt. It just takes off. Glad I had new Brembos fitted all round before I come away because it stops as good as it goes.
Yeah, you didn't like them other brakes you got.
No, BMW put their standard ones in last service before I went away, and I didn't like them. Although this is due a brake fluid change now. That's being done when we get back. Please, yeah. That's what that means. So we'll keep the speed down.
Oh, it is the same in every language then.
I think so. We don't want to get stopped for nothing. Just amble along. Either that or he's just got a sore head. I mean, we've seen more police in Italy than we have on the rest of the trip, haven't we, in one day?
Yeah. I mean, a couple of times we've been through like police checkpoints, haven't we? But
yeah,
they've just waved us through. They're not interested.
Whether they'll, whether they'll bother us or whether they won't, I don't know. But we're just going to take our time, look like the average English tourist dithering, and see how that goes. Hopefully they'll leave us alone. I can't go tearing. I mean, we're under the limit, but can't go tearing through here because they'll hear this fucker coming.
Just a little bit.
Alright, while you're at low revs, as soon as you open this up, if you go back to my other videos and listen to the bike noise,
difference.
And then compare it now, since I've had the air filter fitted and the remap done for this Akaprovic, you'll hear the major difference. We're just going to amble down here and I'll switch you on when we get to something a bit better. I mean, I get it. I get they don't want you to speed around. Unfortunately, they're the people that have to clear up the mess and inform your loved ones. But as long as you're not being a complete and utter dick, they're normally fairly good. And I think I don't know what it is, but they see couples on a bike and they're not as concerned as the single guy on the bike. They're local. I think they sort of have them a bit more, don't they?
Yeah. Then they probably really think that someone with a pillion would be doing stupid things.
What do you mean by that? What, you mean chasing down other bikers and peeing them off?
Yeah, like that.
What are you on about? I'm kind of hurt.
Or you see a speck on the horizon, you're like, must get the speck. Oh.
I admit, it's the bike, it loves it. It's an example for you, right? That mammals, motorbike, we want your side of the road. And they don't care. And I'm not moving. I'll just blind them and make them deaf.
Well, you've already done that a couple of times. That poor guy the other day, you were bibbing to say goodbye to him and he nearly rid into the curb.
It's funny. Man, we've dropped some altitude. I think that was about 2,500 metres. One of them passes, and we've just dropped down off of it. And yeah.